Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the pawn shop. I like it. I like it. So I wanted to start today in something that we did off camera. It's not really a big change, but it is kind of a big change. We dug a hole. I know, it's impressive. Not everyone in Minecraft digs holes, but we did it. And then we made a spider or a skeleton spawner. Yeah. So after messing around with the skeleton spawner, we were able to get lots and lots of scrolls, and we got a lot of bows, so we just tossed them out. And I found this sword from a mob that dropped, and I enchanted it and made it a little better and leveled it up, which I'll be talking about today. And I made this, which I only just got not that long ago. A lot of this Silent Gems mod is actually really crazy and really cool. I started reading the book for it. I was looking into it a lot. I don't know. I think Anvil has a better grip on it than I do, because he's used it before. I really haven't. So this was my first time learning it, and you can do cool stuff like I have to rebind that, but this. So sword has really weak magic on it, but this is a pylon to recharge my little electric mana thing. I don't know. Also, doing this, I was able to max out all my stuff. So yeah, now I have super crazy chain blade that is crazy and good. And I have super crazy slipstream. This is okay, I guess. Super crazy bubble. This super crazy bubble gives me air underwater, by the way. Chain blade. I have a double jump on my air jump and crazy gust. All my stuff is really good. Basically what I'm getting at here. But this has looting 2 on it. It has a little bit of beheading and sweeping edge. So yeah, you can see it's got a scroll from basically doing nothing. And skulls in this mod pack aren't very useful, so I've just been throwing those away after we got like 20 or so. But these things are called waystones, and I was familiar with this mod, but not as familiar as I am now. I did not know that I could click on a waystone and go to others. And if it's far away, it takes levels from you, which I'll get to in a little bit. So, Jagar's jungle. Ooh, it's nighttime. Just to give you an idea of where we are. Jagar's jungle is here, and our base is here. So it's literally right over the ridge over there. But we wanted to add it anyway. Also, you're going to see some stuff that's a lot different around here. I'll get to everything. So I went and got some villagers. A farmer. A Fletcher, because we can make string with the plant. And a librarian. I didn't check all of his stuff, but I just wanted a librarian because paper trades and librarian. He does enchantment stuff, so. To give you an idea of how much scrolls I've gotten. Basically anyone could come on and do anything with their bending that they want, which was my overall goal. Got a ton of soul gems. Keep another waystone on me. These things are super handy to keep on you at all times. You get these weapons from mobs, they just drop, and they're like really good sometimes. Like this, I got sharpness 4 on it. It does 15 damage. Like that's almost a one-hit kill, and I could probably one hit with a crit. I also put a little anvil here. What else did I do in here? Aside from, obviously, all that. I came in here. I learned how, I did a little bit more with this and understood it a little bit more, made some more food and whatnot. We've also been using food because, 3 people on the server that are new. So, is 6, it's not really that bad. I've been trying to fill these up as much as I can with as much stuff as we have. And I added some more cabinets back here, and I think for when we do move and make a real base, I have a very good idea for what I want to do with those. I expanded the Tinker's thing slightly, just so we had a little bit more space, and I smelted down all of our iron and You have a bunch of blocks of it now. Made a small enchantment table. I don't think I did too much else. I didn't really explore it all. Yeah. So goals for today. I definitely want to get a farm for each one of these things going. Like an auto farm kind of thing. One that you can breed and whatnot. So I think I'm gonna do that. I don't know where to start. I think I'm gonna go into creative mode and find something. Okay, so now that we're in this new world, there are a couple things I want to test out. First, so I don't know the exact size that you can make one of these. I do want to find out. Look down some bricks. I'm sure if I can make one this size, I can make one any size, so. Oh, yes, that's Oh my god, I just want to see. Okay, so 11 wide by 11 long, and I'm guessing you can go as high as you want. That's what Tinker's Construct Smelters seem to be. You probably already knew that, but this is a little bit dumb. Okay. 432 blocks. Oh man, that's great. That's awesome. Well, that about answers all the questions that I was having. Yeah, that looks like good. I mean, as far as making them fall down, I bet I could even make this smaller too. Hang on a sec. Well, I guess that's it. I mean, won't get any worse than that, or any better than that. I mean, it probably could, but that does exactly what I need it to. Relatively simple. I think the only change I'm going to make, I'm going to put fence posts like this on top, so that you can't accidentally fall in. You'll still be able to breed everything just fine, and nothing will be able to fly out. But that's the goal. So, how big is this? I see. It takes up 3 blocks, 4 blocks. Count that. Dispenser with some water and a button, which is fire. Chicken farm is going to be pretty standardized cooker, like the way you normally would do it. I might make a cooker and a non-cooker, just because. A these are just temporary anyway until we can get magical crops growing. But we needed meat. Cows. I could do cows the same way, I think. Oh, cows can't be done the same way. So that lets baby cows out. Does that let adult cows out? Oh, okay. Well, that's an easy fix then. Oh, yeah. Now, will the babies pop out of the top here? Ever. I don't see them popping out of the top. Okay. Okay, so what I wanted to try, I wanted to see if a user some bone meal work on seeds from Ham's Harvest Craft? Yes. Okay. Okay, well, now that I know that it works with that, does it work with Inferium? My question is, will it harvest it? Yes! Yes! Now, will it harvest it without the bone meal and activate it? So, like, if I use the bone meal on it, that might be something that has to be done. Yes! Sweet. So, as far as vacuums go... Oh my god, yes! Oh, that's so sweet. Now, my next question is, does it work on blocks above it? So, let's break that real quick. Let's go here. And always active. Is it a 9x9x9? Or only a 9x9 on its level? Looks like only 9x9 on its level. Ah. Okay, so we can see the range of it. So it goes 2 blocks up and down, and then whatever size you want. So that's actually really good. And it has to be facing the way that you want it to go. So I could literally just take this and plunk it right down on top of this user. Boom. I can even plunk it one behind the user too. And I could use transfer pipes to do whatever. Oh, and I could just line these up. Oh, yes. So good. Okay, cool. Okay, so now that I've gawked at this enough, back to the server. Okay, back on the server here. I think that directly above this, each one of these should be the perfect spot to put the auto breeders. Or underground somewhere. So the reason I say underground at all is because mobs have a really big habit of dropping down into these things and getting in the way a lot. Like when I try and windblade it, it destroys everything. So I just choose not to. So I think underground would be best, especially since we wouldn't have to make walls or whatever. They'd just already be there and already dug out. I do want to mess around with silent gems for this because this is a cyclic pickaxe. And I want to do a silent gems pickaxe because these silent gems are crazy. And if I got to show that off in this episode, that would be good. And I'd just do the farms next episode. Or I could do them both in this episode if I skip a lot. But I'm just really like, I'm ready to go, you know? So it'd be like finally getting some kind of food income that's not meager, you know? Like, this is a pretty decent recipe. Like, I need batter, which requires flour. So, like, not super crazy, but, like, it's a lot of work for 3 haunches of food, you know? So, we could get some sort of meat stuff going, and, what actually can you make with beef? A Salisbury steak? How do you get black pepper? Peppercorn? That's it? Do we have a peppercorn tree? Because I know where we could find one if we don't. Okay, hang on. What was that called? Mushroom steak. This one? Salisbury steak. Onion soup. Grilled cheese. Ooh. Yeah, that's definitely a path right there. Need to... Do we have, like, a milker? We could do cow essence. Mmm. Ooh, that's tempting. That's 2. We definitely don't have enough for 2 yet. I think that's something we could look forward to, though. The onion soup looks like it's going to be the hardest thing. Stock, onion, and the grilled cheese. It's just the grilled cheese because it takes butter. There's heavy cream, which is milk. Then cheese, which is also milk. How do you make that fresh milk? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Almonds. We can use those in every substitution, can't we? Yes. Almonds. We need to find almonds. I'm getting ahead of myself. Hang on. Let's take a step back. Relax. This is how I play in mod packs. I'm like, ooh shiny, ooh shiny, ooh shiny. And yeah. So Salisbury. I think the best thing to do is make a to-do. G-O. So Salisbury steak, silent gems. Oh yeah, mob farms. Mystical agriculture started. Find a base location, and then as I think of it, I'll add on to it later. But as for now, so first things first, I think we should make the silent gems pickaxe. This way I can explain it to you guys, and so you can understand exactly how it is. So silent gems is a pretty intense mod, and it's got a lot of combinations and stuff. I don't fully understand it myself, but I do understand it enough to be able to explain it. So take that too. I'll explain what everything that I'm doing is. So these are the gems. I'm gonna a little noisy. Hang on, mate. All right. I'm gonna take one of these gems here. So the silent gems are all look like this. I think I'm gonna do something we have a lot of, which is ruby. It is harvest level 2, but I can change that, which is what this will do. I'll talk about that in a minute. I don't have another iron rod anywhere. So you take 2 iron ingots, you make some iron rods, right? And you come over to the crafting table. These are basically your sticks for the pickaxe. Wait, I can take these and make them better by making them supercharged. I don't know if I have enough chaos essence. But I can make them supercharged, and that can actually help out a lot. I think I'm going to try and do that. That means I'll need 6 of these rubies and 3 pieces of glowstone dust, and enough chaos shards, so 6 for each of these. I need... Now we just wait for them to cook. Okay, so now that we have these crafted up, you craft it just like you would a normal pickaxe with those. And you get the supercharged ruby pickaxe, right? Is that like 3,840 durability? Oh yeah. Properties, durability, yeah, 3,800. Harvest level cobalt. Whoa, okay, so we don't need the diamond tipped one. We could do that for something else later. Maybe we'll do it for the axe. Why not? It'll make it faster. So this is like, oh, it's tier super too. What is this? Here's this. This is tier super. So this, I can also, it has something to do with my lightning bolts that I have. I kind of want to just try this out. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to take the quick way down. Actually, I'm going to take the bed. I guess I'll just take this way. Okay, so it's pretty quick, right? Oh, this is Fortune 3, so I'm Fortune 3. I don't know how they break this door. Because I always... When I placed it, I originally placed it so that it would close open. I do have to place it this way, okay. Yeah, so that's... If you look up over here, it says open true. So this is technically open, so they should not be able to open it. But, you know, they just proved that wrong by doing what they just did, so whatever. So now I got my super pickaxe, if you will. Now, this super pickaxe is like... Let me rebind that, whatever it is, real quick. Okay, I understand everything now. So, with the pickaxes and the shovels and such, see how my crosshairs look out like a square? Well, if I press the key binding for it, it makes it just a regular shovel, right? If I press key binding for it and the squares there, it harvests a 3x3 area. And it uses some of your magic. This does the same thing. If I come over here, oop, 3x3 area. But press the key binding and it's only one and it doesn't consume magic. So that's what these tools can do. I'm assuming that the wood cutting axe is, or the axe for it is equally. So I finally figured out what these nodes are able to do. So these nodes right here fix your items, like they give it more durability, and they refill your magic down here. If you look, it zaps me, it'll fill that up a little bit, or it should. I think it either goes to this or to your pickaxe, or it could fill it, prioritize your energy bar first. So like this, I have no magic missing, so it should try and repair the tool. Which, if you heard the durability sound, then you know that's exactly what it did. So that's like the basic premise behind all these tools. Is once you keybind them, you can. For weapons, it seems like in order to fire it at all, you need to press the keybind and then click. So when it zaps me with energy again, so I press the keybind. Now my keybind is like there. So when I click again, it'll shoot or not. Maybe it's within a certain amount of time. Huh. Hang on, let me experiment with this more. Okay. So I have mine set to Shift Z. So the way that it works, I think, is as long as you're holding down a button for your keybind, the next time you click it will activate the spell. Like right now, I'm just holding Z. Okay, so maybe it has to be Shift. See, that was Shift Z. Let me get zapped with more magic here. Now I'm only holding Shift. See, that's weird. A little interesting. But that works. Get down with that. So these nodes are called chaos nodes. If you look over here. These chaos nodes repair your magic and repair your tools, like I said. You can make something called a pylon. And these pylons, there's passive and then there's burner. The passive pylon, from what I read, it creates the I guess it's called chaos. It creates your chaos or your magic for free at the expense of it doesn't repair your tools and it's not very fast. The burner one uses fuel instead, and it creates a lot more chaos, and it gives you the same benefits that this thing would do. But these are just found out in the world. There is a way you can harvest these with chaos nodes or something. Where is it? A chaos node produces and distributes. No, that's not it. There's like a way you can pick them up. I know there is. I read something about it. Chaos node mover. There we go. Yeah, and that is expensive. Nether star. Expensive, but can do it. Ender frost is Ender essence. Oh yeah, there's also essence in the end that we haven't gotten to yet. But yeah, so you can also make armor shells. So like these frames right here, you can make them out of different kinds of materials. Mundane, regular, super. So it takes enriched chaos essence, which is the regular chaos essence with this, makes one of those. And you get 24 pieces, which I think is one armor set, or close to it. And then you can use these to make like the frame and whatnot. And then you can use these and combine them with the tier gem that you want to use. So if you make a super one, you can do super titanium ingot chestplate, whatever. You understand, I'm sure. So, and then you can take that and supercharge it, and it gives you extra benefits. I didn't read too far into the armor because I was only messing around with the tools. But making it supercharged, you spend chaos and you get stuff for it. That's the basic premise behind the whole mod. I also read that what you could do is, so like this right here, supercharged Morganite Katana. I broke it. I was the one who used the durability to 0 because it dropped and it had like 10 left. And I used it to fight because at the time, it had really good attack damage. It was like 12 attack damage or something. I can use this in like a regular crafting table, just like this, if I had supercharged Morganite. I don't even know if we have any Morganite. Yeah. So if I had another one of these and made them supercharged, I can use that in a regular crafting table to repair this. It doesn't have to be in an anvil. At least I don't think so. I'll let you know if I find that out for sure. But I'm pretty sure I just read it could be in a crafting table. And it doesn't take away enchantments, I don't think. It doesn't. It's just like using an anvil, but it's only in a crafting table. This mod is pretty crazy and pretty in-depth, and I like it a lot. You can also take your tools and enchant them. So this is going to get me efficiency 4, so I think I'm going to spend some time at the Skelly farm. Which, oh, by the way, at the Skelly farm we have one of those free pylons. Right here. And this, you could sit here, like this, and use your magic, and this will zap you eventually with mana. Or chaos, whatever you want to call it. And the way that I have this farm is we just found a Skelly spawner over here, which give you an idea of where we are. This is where we are. This is where the base is. We are not that far away at all. 138 blocks from the front door. But so the Skelly spawner is right below this, like 10 blocks or so. And then they go down into a water stream and get funneled up into here. So with this sword, the magic isn't that good. If you look at the, what is it, properties, control. Yeah, it says magic damage there. It's 2.18 times 8 minus 8%. That's because the magic damage on this has a minus 8% on it. So in skills, it's elements, monster, lighting, because I used a... Oh, that's something I didn't tell you. Whoop. So there's these things called mob soul, or not mob souls, these tool souls. So these tool souls, you can craft it with a tool, and it allows it to level up, which is how I got this one to level 3, if you look right below the name. And then it has an XP value, and then you get different things for it. So, like, you get different skills. So right now I have Lighten and Skull Collector. Both of them are level 1. It's at the bottom of all the abilities about properties right there. So on this one, I didn't get any. I got another sword somewhere around here that I'm using, because I was still messing around with things over here. This one is Focus, Skull Collector, and Sharpen 1. So using a tool soul, which you use tool souls by combining a diamond and some glass, and then you use these souls on that. It's like an empty soul canister or whatnot. But each one of these souls gives you something different. So like monster lightning is for a skeleton. Flora lightning is for wheat. Monster earth is for a husk. Fauna pig is for earth, or fauna earth is for pig. You get the point here. Like each one of them does something different. So on this, you'll see it says it doesn't say skills, it only says properties and statistics, whereas on mine it says skills right there. So that's because this doesn't have a tool soul on it. When you put a tool soul on it, you get the skills for it and the level thing. Properties, does it say made by me? Yeah, that's right. This one was made by a skeleton. That's right, that's right. This one should say made by me. Yeah. This one dropped from a skeleton, that's why its damage is so low. I've just been adding stuff to it. But now it's got sweeping edge and actually not that bad. And this gives you magic, so you could sit here and do this if you want. And eventually it'll heal you back up, but it's free, so it takes a while. And I don't think that takes durability. Durability 2091. Durability Oh, it does take durability. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Well, there you go. I'm gonna sit at the spawner for a few minutes so that I can get a efficiency 3 on this and make it super, or efficiency 4, make it super speedy quick. So this is what I ended up doing. I made this little thing over here. These users automatically harvest these Inferium seeds. This thing, item collector, vacuums them up, puts them into this chest. This is way off from what I said I was gonna do, but it's like a day and a half later, and we all got together and recorded. I expanded the kitchen a little bit. I'll play some of the clip after this too, but this is gonna be my last clip for this episode. So I just wanted to get everything that we did in because it's been a little bit of time. Made a chunk loader, made a little water thing, just temporary for the chunk loader. Needed to make that for the chunk loader. We organized most of everything in here. I just need to put the signs up, just haven't done that yet. I don't know if you guys were there for these tools. I don't remember when I made them. Made Salisbury steak, 17 food, how about that? We also went and discovered the new base location, which you'll see in the next clip, which is going to be after my outro clip. Whoa. But anyway, the next thing I did is the cows are gone. I was able to completely design a really easy, super simple system to use. And that's where all the cows are. Basically, you push this button, you give them a bunch of wheat, then you push the button again, and everything locks up because everything's lagging so badly. It's because Smokey and Wet Hammer on the server. I made a cell for each animal. This one's going to be for rabbits. I haven't designed a rabbit one yet, so I'm going to leave that there. And then when you finish breeding them, you come down here, kill them, walk along the side, or I haven't figured out a super fantastic way to do this because I'm pretty sure they can jump off into here. That's going to make a mess, but I haven't, it was just a temporary solution. But that's everything that I have for today, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Have fun.